Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Josh and I sell used junk on eBay. Today is a Sunday night and we got 50 orders going out on eBay, one on TrueGather and one on Poshmark. I am using Vindu to cross list to Poshmark. If you want to try that out with me, been trying it for a couple of months now. I'm happy with how it's going. Check out the link in the description below. I think you get, I don't know, 50% off your first month free. I don't remember what you get. There's something. I should remember that. But anyways, that's down in the description. I'm here on a Sunday night because we are expected to get freezing rain overnight and all that good stuff. And I thought, you know what? Let's just come here tonight. And in the morning, we'll just stay warm and inside. I'll hang out, play with the boys a little bit more in the morning instead of starting work so early. We'll work a little bit tonight. That's the great thing about working for myself is I can work when I want to work and take off when I want to take off. Do you have to work a lot just to make ends meet? You do have to still put in hours if you want to make money doing this type of thing. But you can control your hours and it's great. But you still need to work your hours even though you can control them. I do this full time for a living. My wife does not work. I mean, besides taking care of 3 kids, homeschooling, all that great stuff, which is a ton of work, but she does not work outside the home. This is how I support our family right here. eBay, also do a little bit of Amazon as well. So if that's the type of stuff you guys want to see and learn about, go ahead and subscribe. But what we're doing here today is we're going to show you guys everything that's sold. I don't think I'm going to talk a lot beforehand. Let's just jump into it because it's Sunday night. Let's do this. Okay, before I get started here, I just remembered I do have quite a few things at home. We have a 78 record. We have a set of 4 plates that a buyer bought. We have a sewing machine part and maybe something else. I leave all my breakables at home. Also, there's some stuff at home that I just listed the other day and I forgot to bring tonight. Should have brought it. It's sitting right next to the dog kennel. Totally forgot. Anyways, right here we got a set. This is new Junior Classics put out by Collier. They made a bunch of different encyclopedia type sets. Sold this one. Sold it before. We'll sell it again. Individually, I don't have luck selling the volumes out of this, but it does sell okay as a set. Up here, we got one VHS tape. Geo Kids, National Geographic. This one's about cool cats, raindrops, and things that live in holes. Oh, that sounds pretty cool. We got that going out. What else do we got? We got one cassette going out, Barry White, The Collection. The lowest I list my media now is $7 plus shipping, but there is some lower than that I've put on sale or listed a long time ago. But now the lowest I list media is $7 plus shipping. Got some Harley parts. I have a whole lot of these I actually need to list, so should probably get around to that the next week or so. We have Rome, little CD going out here, and also Cow Normal Creations and Reverse Creations. That is going out international. The buyer said that they had their name spelled wrong and that I should spell a different name. But when I looked at the way it was listed on the eBay order, it was the same exact way. So I don't know. I thought that was funny. Kind of weird. Got some different things going out. Holy Bible, New Living Translation, Red Letter Edition. Got $7 on that one. This is the Holy Name Bible. We got $40 there. And this is a good one. Let's try and move this. The Handbook of Nature Study. We came across this a couple times before. Got $45 plus shipping on this copy. Actually in pretty decent shape for its age. This will not go in a bubble mailer like this book will. This one is going to either get wrapped in a Gemini comic mailer, which is basically a box, or put into a box, depending on how I feel when I'm shipping out tomorrow. If you're interested in the shipping supplies I use, check out links down in the description. Sewing machine parts like all of these are going to go in bubble mailers that I get from Gyro Pack. I do have a 10% off code down in the description. If you want to click on that link down there and check that out. This is pretty cool. A little Mardi Gras style mask pin. Rhinestone. Enamel. Those are some great words. And lots of sewing machine parts today. Very happy with the way sewing machine parts are going. Very, very happy. I really need an IKEA bag down here to put all this stuff into. That's normally what I do. I'm going to have to touch everything a second time now. We got one Furby. This Furby, unfortunately, did not work. It's in the box. It's got the tag. Put batteries in it, and absolutely nothing happened. Also, I'm going to have to take this thing out of the box to ship, but this is going to be a pain to ship. Actually, it's just going to need a big box because you can't ship it in there. It will destroy the packaging. You know that packaging's not in good shape. One Tommy Bahama, just basic silk red shirt. I believe it's like a 2XLT though. Piece of fabric. Here, I believe these are, yeah, Forstner bits. We do have some surface rust on these, some sawdust on them. Probably could have cleaned them up and did a little bit better, but did okay. This brand, Fish, F-I-S-C-H, does pretty darn good. It's a good brand. I mean, look at that. It says it's made in Austria. Nice little wood case here. Even though the condition's not good, I think we got like $30 to wrap, something like that for those. I don't know. I'll put it up on the screen. Man, why didn't I put an IKEA bag down here before we started? This, I thought was a book, and I guess it is. On the Night You Were Born by Nancy Tillman. It's actually one of those Hallmark books where you like record yourself reading it. This is new, never been used. I think I put it in like new condition because we do have like some scuffs and different things there. I got more than the original price for it. I don't remember what I got, but I'm sure this is one of those situations where, you know, grandparents or parents are filling this out and they want to have it for each child, and then you can't find it anymore. So, did good there. Papillion by Morrow. There's some book. We got a church hymnal. I had like 10 copies of this. Some of them were completely destroyed and they got recycled, but any that were in at least halfway decent condition, I did list. And last but not least, we got an Algebra 1 Texas Teachers Edition Prentice Hall. These older Prentice Halls, fairly popular with homeschooling. I'm not sure about the Texas Edition though, but yeah, probably what that's gonna be used for. That is everything in this storage unit. Storage unit number 1. It's actually the second one I got, but I refer to this as unit 1 because it's the first one I go to every day. That's everything down here. We're now going to walk on down to the other unit and see what's sold down there. All right, we're down at the other unit. I like to use this time on, it's usually Monday morning, but Sunday night at this time, to kind of think about my plan for the week, what I'm going to work on. I really this week want to go and buy another trailer load of books, but I need the weather to cooperate. Don't want it to be raining or snowing or anything like that. So just going to kind of play that by ear. If I can get clear weather for like 48 hours, I will go and get a trailer load of books and sort through it. That's something I really kind of need to do. There's this thrift store not too terribly far from here where I can go, and it's basically, typically it's just raw book donations, sometimes other media mixed in, sometimes other random stuff mixed in. Got a button press last time mixed in. Sometimes get computer parts, but it's supposed to be all books since what they think is all books. Sometimes there's other stuff mixed in. Should be raw donations. Sometimes they do sort through their books, but I know right now they don't have enough personnel to do that. And I know they're getting backed up pretty quickly, so I need to get there and kind of clear them out for them, help them out. But if the weather doesn't cooperate, I can't really do that. So that's my plan. If I can get like Tuesday, Wednesday, go do that, that's what I want to do. If we can't do that, what we're going to do is we're going to hit sewing machines really hard this week. Try and get through my backlog of them. I have a whole bunch that I got. It's from a sewing machine store that had gone out of business. I purchased these. They went out of business. Well, the guy retired. I guess we can say that as far as going out of business. I'm guessing 10 to 15 years ago, maybe 20 years ago, looking at the age of these sewing machines. And these were basically their bone pile machines they had already pulled tons of parts off of. And these had been basically sitting in a chicken coop for that long. There wasn't chickens actively in the coop though, but there's rats nests in some of them. They're a complete mess. Not a lot of usable parts off of them, really messy. But I paid $1 a machine, so I need to get through those really, really badly. So that's kind of the plan. If we can get good weather, we're going to focus on books, focus on media. If we cannot get good weather, we're going to focus on sewing machines. And that's the plan for this week. What's your guys' plan for the week? Let me know down in the comments down below. I'd like to hear that. Anyways, let's show you guys what else was sold. All right, we're going to start down here on the floor. This right here is the one Poshmark sale. We got Carhartt fire resistant. These are like some overalls, blue. Those sold on Poshmark. Really happy about that. Put these over here in these two totes that I managed to combine and empty out. Very happy about how I'm doing this. really beat up pair of Red Wings, awesome brand, even if the condition's not good. Kind of like Carhartt. They're one of those brands that if they're worn but not worn out, you can still sell them. This is a whole bunch of broken Xboxes. There's 4 360s in there, some different models, and also one original Xbox. I think we got so there's 5 consoles in there. I think we got around $50. That's what happens with the broken consoles around here. I lot them up. I find I get better value for them when I put 4 or 5 of them together, get about a small Lowe's box full. Here's one Puma bag, Military Intelligence Group, Munich, Germany, 66. Terribly stained, terribly dirty. Still sold. We do have one CD down here. Actually, more than that, I think. Jillian? No idea. But we sold it. Got some books. Betty Lukens through Lukens? Lukens? I think Lukens. Through the Bible in felt. I pretty much guarantee I saw this as a child. Pretty cool. I think we're around $50 for this copy. I actually got 2 copies of this together, but the second one unfortunately was like very water damaged, very molded, and it had to be just thrown away. Here we got a pair of valve covers. I couldn't figure out what these went to, but I still listed them. They came with a bunch of Volkswagen parts I got, and inside they said like Japan 349 or something like that. I don't know. I just took photos of them, listed them as unknown valve covers, Japan 349 or whatever the number was, and put Volkswagen question mark, and just put down in the description what I knew about them. And they sold to the same buyer that bought this right here. It is a manual for a Volkswagen Jetta. It's got some other paperwork with it. So yeah, I don't think they go to the Jetta though. Don't know what they go to. Here are 2 science and invention encyclopedias. This was a bad idea. I was missing like 1 volume to the set, so I decided to piece it out. That's been just over 2 years ago. I think I've sold 3 or 4 volumes now. Honestly, I need to delist them. And that will happen next January when I go through the oldest 10% of my store. Until then, we're just gonna let it be. Against me? I don't even know. We're gonna move on. The Prophet's Dictionary by Paula Price. We got Engineer Field Data. Little booklet there. We got a Wii game, Band Hero, and also a DVD, Hot Tub Time Machine, Porky's, Revenge of the Nerds. Yeah, little triple feature there. We got a little brass teapot. Oh, this thing's super tiny. Pretty cool. Another vintage pen. Got like a leopard or cheetah or something here. No signature on it or anything like that. What else we got? We got all sorts of stuff hidden back in here. We got some hats that sold. Here's like a child's hat with some strawberries on it. We got this Mickey Mouse hat, like safari type hat. I don't even remember what this is. I don't know. I'll put it up on the screen. You guys will know. I don't know. Got a little Ford part here. No telling what that goes to. And this cool little pewter lighthouse. Oh, pretty cool. Oh yeah, on the bottom here. Rancliffe pewter 01980. Pretty cool. So that is everything we got going out today. Like I said, we had 50 orders. Some of them are at home. And then we had 2 extra orders. One on Truegether, that was one of the sewing machine parts, the one that's at home, and a Poshmark sale, which was the overalls. Last time I was on here, I talked about, do I need to get another storage unit because it's getting pretty full? And I think my answer is I'm going to wait. I'm going to spend some time organizing. It's not going to happen this month at least. Maybe in March, maybe in June. We'll see how the next few months go, see how sales go. If things do get bad, I've decided I'm just going to start running more aggressive sales. Yeah, that's kind of the plan right now. I really just don't want the hassle of having a 3rd unit. I don't want to invest the money into the shelving because this storage unit is honestly short-term solution. Me and my wife are looking at moving. Eventually, we've been looking for the right place. It's just kind of, we need the right thing. We need a setup where I can work and have all my storage there. We need what we need to live. So just looking for the right place and waiting for it to come along with everything we want, the amount of land we want, the amount of space we want, everything, all the features we want, and the price range that we want. So just kind of waiting for the right thing to come along. Although I'm kind of thinking at this point, it's looking like we might just buy some land and build something. I don't know. And I don't want to I'm probably going to want different type of shelving when I'm in the other space. I don't really want to invest money in it for just a year until we get into somewhere else, or maybe 2 years, or however long it takes. And so this is temporary short term. We're just going to make it work as long as we can like this. Just keep stuffing this thing full, stuff everything in here. One solution, I could take better advantage of these aisles, putting things on these carts, sliding them back in there, pulling them in and out each in time. I could put, a couple carts on each of these aisles and really pack a lot of stuff on them. I would have to pull them out every single time, but really with both storage units, that would add a lot more space. I do have a lot of top stock. Thinking about using that a little bit differently as well, but I've decided for now, I'm going to put off getting another storage unit as long as possible. So yeah, that's it for now, guys. Thanks for listening to me ramble and talk through things. I think it helps me out just a little bit deciding what to do, but until next time, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.